What's up, everybody? This is a Force of Nature Spiritual Awakening, and tonight we will be discussing Pluto in the second house. But first, we're going to address Pluto. So now, Pluto is about death, rebirth, transformation, sex, the occult, hidden knowledge. It has to do with Scorpio energy, intense emotional feelings, wanting to emerge with somebody. It has to do with joint finances. It also has to do with other people's money, business dealings, and things of that sort. Taboo subjects, things that people don't want to discuss or talk about. So the second house. The second house is ruled by Taurus in our natal birth chart. Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet Venus. Venus is about love, beauty, creativity, luxury. It has to do with money, your finances, justice, peace, harmony. Now, in the natal birth chart, the second house is about your finances. It has to do with luxury and beauty also. But it does show you how you like to spend your money and what you want to spend your money on. Your possessions, things that you hold dear to you, things that you don't want to let go of. Okay? So, we're going to jump right into this. Pluto in the second house, men and women. So, these men and women struggle in this life with money matters. They really want to be able to provide for themselves, be able to maintain whatever wealth that they gather up. These are very much hustlers, survivors. They can be criminals. Okay? These people can be into a lot of devious things. In order to obtain money, they can spend money very recklessly. They can go on splurges, going out there, spending their money on things that they don't need. Okay, just things that they want because they are really inclined to beauty. They want to look nice, and these people can very well look like what they don't go through because they spend money on the sake of keeping themselves up, making sure that they're prepped when they're stepping out into the world. Also, with this placement, men and women can really struggle with feeling like they will not have enough, have a fear, feeling like that they won't be able to provide for their home, their family, themselves. So they can very well hoard money, hide money, stash money, not want to lend money. Yes, this placement can be like that. These people can very well not want to let go of money or possessions because they have this big, deep-rooted fear, feeling like that if they do that, they will come up short and they will find themselves depleted of their funds. Now, with them, what they should actually do is just be more giving because these people can be very giving. They can give a lot. But when they do, they find that more obstacles and mountains come their way. So it's very hard for these men and women to feel like they can fully give the way that they would want to because they have that fear of thinking in their mind that something's going to happen, something's going to take place where I am not going to be able to hold my own. And then somebody else out in the world, whoever it is, family member, friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, is not going to be able to accommodate me, step up to the plate, give me that security that I so much seek out and desire. This is how these people are. Also, these people could very well have been born into wealthy homes coming into this world. They could have had a good life. They could have had everything at their fingertips. And these people could very well not even care about money. Money's not an object, not a problem, not an issue for them. But that's the first scenario. The second scenario is that these men and women could have very well came into this life and their parents were trying to make ends meet, struggling, trying to survive, trying to put food on the table, living check to check. These men and women that have dealt with that really want to be able to not be like that. They want to be able to make sure that things are taken care of, things are in place. These people are grinders. And when I mean grinders, I mean they will go out there and do some of the most craziest things that you um, couldn't probably even believe just to get this money up, because to them, this is my sanity. This is what's going to make me peaceful at the end of the day. So they can be very much gamblers, risk takers, going out there doing things that they really shouldn't do. But they feel comfortable with doing these things because how am I going to survive if I don't do this? They really feel like in their minds that they do try their hardest. They put in a lot of work and dedication. And when they don't reap the rewards that they once felt like was there, these people almost go into some kind of psychological imbalance in their mind, and they instantly go into survival mode. Okay, the second house is the survival house. Okay, having to do with obtaining money and wealth, making sure that you are financially stable and okay in this world, making sure you can have food on the table and a roof over your head. And these men and women, they ain't playing. Okay, also with these men and women, please do not play with their money. If you know somebody with Pluto in the second house, do not play with their money. Do not play with their finances, their children, their mothers, their fathers, anybody that's their loved one, their men, their women, their friends. These people are going to be very angry. They're going to become very angry, very destructive, very animated, and they're going to be at your head. Okay, this is definitely the placement where people say that money can rule your mind. These people can very much sometimes get caught up in accumulating the wealth, making sure that they can stand on their own to the utmost ability. So when somebody's trying to interrupt or come in between what they're trying to do, these people can come at you in full force. So these people can probably fight you, stab you, shoot you, kill you. All these extremes can take place because these people look at things from the standpoint of you knew better. You know, they could look at it like it's the principle of the whole fact of the matter. You see what I'm saying? And everything else is going to definitely go out the window for these men and women. They're going to feel like you knew you shouldn't have done this to me, and you chose to do this to me, and because you chose this, I have to take action. I have to come for you. I have to be at you. I have to look at you like this from now on. So be careful if you know somebody with this placement, because they definitely can um, have this bit of a temper, and it can flare up, especially if you egg them on to come at you more. Okay, so don't threaten them or anybody that they give a damn about, because I'm telling you right now, if you do it, these people are going to be on your heels. They're going to run down on you. These are the type of people that will call you out on your shit, pull up on you, and it is what it is. Y'all going to get it in. Also, with this placement, these people can very much be in the sex industry. Okay, they can do sex favors for money. However, they need to get it, they will get it, especially if they're in a tight situation, if they're in a rut, if they feel like they're down and out, if they're in a low place or a low space, if they are on their lowest vibration. Now, when these women and men are on their higher vibration, okay, they will not result to doing those things. They will just go out there and get the money in a decent way so that they can still hold the integrity. Okay, so like I said, these placements can definitely go several different ways. Even though it does have negative sides, it also has positives. So on their highest vibration, these people can work a 9 to 5, have their own business, have their own careers, and be able to obtain the wealth that they give. Their biggest struggle is to always make sure that if you are gaining the wealth, and if you are not gaining as much wealth as you would like, still remember to be grateful, still remember to be thankful, still remember that there's people out here that don't have a dime. Okay, so you need to appreciate every single thing that you receive in your life, and it is better to give than it is to receive, because if you give, it's going to come back to you full force, especially with this placement. Okay, this is a valuable lesson that these men and women must understand and must know, that giving is not a disadvantage, it's advantage. Okay, you don't have to feel like if I give this, that I won't have this, because it all starts with the mind. If you think that you won't have it, if you give it, then you won't have it. So you need to just really alter your thought process, and just make sure that when you're giving from a genuine place in your soul, in your heart, so that now this is going to open up the doors for unexpected things to happen. This is definitely a placement where people can accumulate wealth through family members, people that they know, husband and wives. Okay, however, it can also represent that you can accumulate money and wealth through losses and trauma, pain. A lot of things can go on and take place. So your father could die, and you can now have ownership of the house. You know, your father died, but you have a house. You see what I'm saying? So it's almost like it's traumatic situations that's going to probably take place in order for these things to happen. But it doesn't have to be that way either. It can very well be that you just worked on a job and had to work harder than everybody else. And I know that might sound difficult, like why I gotta work harder and why I have to do that. But with this placement, you have to understand that these are some lessons that these men and women must learn, and it really stems from a past life. Okay, in their past life, they could have very well abused money, had a lot of money, and didn't do things the way they should have. Okay, so it really stems from a karma standpoint. Just you probably could have very well just been rich. Okay, running shit, People looked up to you and you managed your money incorrectly. And now people don't look at you the same way. So now in this life, you have the opportunity to be able to rectify the situation, balance out this energy, and be able to just smooth things over if you acknowledge the fact that money doesn't make you, you make the money. Okay? So just know that. But these people are very much attracted to money, drawn to money, the intake of money, and it going out. So you could definitely see these people driving a nice car, having nice clothes, looking real good, even being beautiful and attractive. Now, even if they don't have a car and they're just walking, they can be the type of people that's walking down the block looking good as hell, and you like, damn, because this is the aura and energy that runs through them. You have to remember that the second house is ruled by Taurus. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Venus is about love, beauty, the arts, creativity, pleasure. You see what I'm saying? So, money. So, these people, even though they might be fucked up and struggling, these people are going to still look like money. Still look like money. Okay? Also, as I said before, these people can use sex as a weapon. Okay? Sex is a powerful energy and it can be used for a tool. So these men and women can definitely find strategic ways through sex in order to get what they want out of people. So it can even be very much manipulative. All right? People can manipulate them also. If you can manipulate, somebody can manipulate you. That's just how it goes. But these people can use that in order to get what they want. What else can I say about this placement? These men and women, uh, they really hold their possessions to a T. Okay, they become very controlling over whatever they have, whatever they obtain, and they guard it to the death of them. All right, these people will definitely punch you in your face. These people will punch you in your shit if you cross them on the money level. If you come for their family members, if you steal from them, if you come and you just start breaking things up in their home, these people are going to have a real issue with you, and it's going to be some problems with these people. I'm telling you, you have to be careful because these people are very intense. They have a fear of things going out of their control. They want things to be in control because they want stable shit. But now, if you come and try to interrupt this, yeah, it's going to be off with your head. So these people are very much self-made, self-sacrificing, and self-sufficient. Okay? As I said earlier in the video, that the first scenario could very well be that they were brought up in wealthy homes and they didn't have to worry. Okay? That can play a part, but it also could play a part that they grew up in poverty and they didn't have much means to work with. So that child will definitely pick up on something's not being right. I'm being malnourished. I need to be able to be more about me and my survival. And they could just very well just go out there and make sure they are going to be able to get it. Now, these people are very much also about that gangster life. Okay, they about that kill life. All right, you know how you say I'm about that life. No, these people are about that kill life. So if you think you about to come up and start trying to take shit from me, fuck my shit up, bring my shit down, my whole empire that I just built up, word, bitch. Okay, you know what? I got you, and they gonna get you. That's all I'm saying. So these men and women can definitely struggle with financial ups and downs, and they very well know it because they experienced it on and on and on, just trying to make sure things can be in order and in place, just wanting to make sure that their kids can eat, just wanting to make sure that they can have peace in their home and be able to keep a job, maintain the things that they own. These people do not want to be homeless. These people very well probably have been homeless at least one time in their life. They don't want to be homeless out on the streets, and they got to ask you, can they stay? And you say no. And this is what makes these people self-sufficient and self-made, especially going through shit like that. Shit like that is a whole damn wake-up call for these men and women. It makes them realize they can't rely on anybody but themselves. They have to make sure that they can do, and it begins the process for them not to be able to depend or ask, even want to fucking even ask if they can even stay at your house or stay at your house. These can very well be the type of people that may even have friends that wouldn't even let them stay at their house. You see what I'm saying? And you know these people for years. So it really shapes and molds your mind into, okay, you know what? I didn't like that situation and I should have slapped your fucking head off. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to remember that. And with me remembering how that felt, I don't want to ever feel like that again. I have to make sure that if I got to work my job for 7 days straight, if I got to work 14 days straight and not have a damn day off, I'm going to be able to do this. And you're going to watch me rise to the fucking top. Because these people know how to start from nothing. Okay? And stop for nothing. These are these men and women. They know how to do it. Okay? This is my placement, so I am speaking from experience. So I know what I'm talking about. Also, as I said before, be sure to be thankful, grateful, okay? Because you are truly blessed. The universe will bless you with abundance of wealth, okay? Opportunities will fall into your lap, okay? Just make sure you're being kind, consistent, and genuine in your soul and in your spirit, and these doors will open up for you. I don't give a damn who hates on you, who don't like you, who think you shouldn't even deserve this shit, because the universe sees what you do when them motherfuckers don't. So I'm going to leave this on that note. And in future videos to come, I will be going more into depth into this placement, because there is so much more to touch on. So please be sure to check out my online store. It is www.grimeygear.com. If you need a caterer, be sure to hit me up. I am the Chef Goddess also. You can hit me up at supremeroyalcatering@gmail.com. My husband does great handyman work. If you need him to do any work to your home, business, or swimming pool, you can hit him up at aaronnesbitt90@gmail.com. His business is Steve's Handy Helpers. If you need a birth chart done, need me to analyze it, I got you. It is $70. If you need me to do a compatibility chart, Synastry chart, or Composite chart, it is $90. So, this has been a force of nature, spiritual awakening. Love is love, peace, and blessings to you all. And I will see you on the next one.